disappearance of flight M370. That Malaysian aeroplane that like disappeared a few years ago that no one's got any clue about.
Where do all my hair ties end up and my bobby pins? That's a mystery, because I feel like whether the cat steals them or whether I just kick them, but they always seem to go missing and I can never find them.
Amend my approach when it comes to the type of people that I hang out, where and when, and I think spending time with someone is really the most valuable gift that you can donate of yours to someone else. And so I think you don't want to be wasting your time with people who are, really couldn't care less. I think you've really got to, I've learnt to amend my time and be selective about who I hang out with and why.
Negative thought patterns. I think as a kid and even as a teenager growing up, like I was very negative and very like assumed the worst, and I've had to sort of redevelop. And it's still a work in progress, but definitely unlearning those negative thought patterns and those, the judgment and the criticism. That's something that I've had to unlearn.
As far as books go, anything non-fiction, anything that is like a story about someone's life, so biographies. So far as movies go, I love true stories. I love war films and action thrillers.
My favourite genre of book, I really like reading people's like biographies and reading about their life. In terms of movie, probably action, like superhero action, cars, those sorts of things. But still with a bit of humour. It can't be like too dark, like it's got to be funny as well.
The street that we lived in all of our neighbours were pretty much tantamount to family members, and so the community there, we would do things for each other on a regular basis. And growing up, really started to understand what that was like the older I got, and really valuing the people that were in that particular street and who really invested and sewed into our lives as well as the lives of everyone else in that community.
My parents' house is like, they still live there. It's only 5 minutes from where I live, and that's really special to me. I loved like living near the bush and playing in the front yard and the backyard, and just have some good memories of just being a kid, and like that, it was just such a homely place to live. We had like a fireplace, and it's like people can walk in the house and they think it looks like a doll's house. Like it is absolutely just beautiful and comforting, and it just feels like home.
If you're into something and you're super passionate about it, I would say ensure you spend a little bit more to pursue that passion, to support that endeavour, and make sure you've got the right tools to be able to, bring that particular passion to life. And so I would certainly encourage anyone out there to just go the extra mile if you possibly can. If it's a leap of faith for you or a stretch, that's cool. But definitely invest in your passion, whatever that passion might be. I'm
all about good clothes and good makeup. I know that sounds vain, but like if you want things to last, you got to spend the money. Also, like things electronic as well. Like if you buy a cheap TV or a cheap computer, it's probably going to break. So, I mean, if it's going to last longer for me, then yeah, definitely you need to spend the money on it. So for me, clothes, electronics, and to be vain, but makeup.
I can't really do it anymore, but I would really love to go down to my local video shop and rent out a movie, a video as it were, but also hang out there. The old-fashioned video shops used to be a place where we'd hang out for a while. But yeah, definitely go down and go and hire a movie, and then pop that into the VCR and then press play.
I still like writing with a pen and paper. Like, I know a lot of people take notes and write, like journal and stuff in a computer, but for me, it's all about pen and paper. I think that even though you get a sore hand, I think that it just feels more like, I don't know, not intimate, I don't know what the word is, but it just feels more fulfilling to do it with pen and paper.
Put my feet up, cold drink, definitely take a shower, freshen up, whack on some TV, watch the news, And I've been known to take a nap from time to time between dinner and bed.
First thing to do is take off the work clothes and get into something comfortable. Whether it's like hot or cold, just something like your chill clothes, like the best thing to do. I normally will like pat my cat, say hi to my husband, and then maybe watch something on Netflix or just chill on my phone, and then have a nice meal. That's how I unwind.